Hello, fellow weeps, or maybe park workers. We're back with Parkitect Deluxe Edition. It also just came out, and I got a code for it. Show money and savings. Not sure. Because it's go through the tutorial, many scenarios with increasingly difficult challenges and goals. Oh. Tutorial, Loopy Lagoon. Warm weather and idyllic setting, this lagoon with its pre-existing rides is the perfect place to experiment and learn how park operates. Relax and take your time. This is only the beginning. I should check something. Hey there, future Parkitect. This tutorial will teach you the basic skills for running your own theme park. Please select the lesson. Played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day. I never did. I eventually get like I don't know what to actually call it. Impatient might not be accurate, but like I dream up something big, and the time it takes me to get to it, or resources it takes me to get to it, I lose focus and interest, basically. Does that make sense? Let's start with moving the view around. Use L. Rotate the view, you can do it with this. Zooming works using vertical axis, okay. Damn, you can zoom really far. That's pretty much all there is to it. If you want to build a theme park, you really should know how building works. Fortunately, it's not too difficult. The controls are mostly the same, whether you build a shop, a ride, or anything else. But for this example, let's try building some decoration. You can use triangle to open the radial menu. This will give you a quick access to a bunch of different tools. Okay. And decoration. Yeah. Can build a rock, guys. Let's make a sculpture. Right here. So there's a big crash. I can't afford it. Well, let's open the decoration window. You can do it by moving L to select it from the radial menu. I already did it. Press X to open the decoration window, pick something you like, place it anywhere in the park. Once you're done building the decoration, you can close the construction window with circle. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll make something else. As long as any building tool is open, you can destroy things with square. You hold square and move the cursor around, it'll continue destroying things, but only objects that belong to the same category as the one you initially selected. This is useful for quickly destroying only a bunch of rocks without having to be afraid of destroying anything else. Alternatively, you can also use the bulldozer tool from the radial menu. That one is mostly useful for destroying a large amount of things at once. You get a full refund for destroyed objects for quite a while after they've been built, so don't be afraid to experiment. Try destroying the deco object you previously built to continue. Destroy the road instead. You might have noticed an icon on the top right corner of the screen. By pressing touchpad, you'll open the controls panel. It lists all the relevant controls for your current tool. If you ever forget anything while playing, keep an eye on that area. For example, it'll tell you that you can rotate objects using R1. That's really good to know. Press touchpad again to hide these control hints. Most things can be raised up or down by holding R3 and moving the left stick up and down. Try placing something, for example a rock, above this blue cube here. Remember to press circle after it to go back to the deco menu. Finally, there are some quick tips for now it's floating. There's some quick tips for building deco specifically. You can find the Object Pets tool near the top of the Deco Builder window, which lets you quickly clone any deco object that's already in the park. This can speed up building a lot. Give it a try if you want. Many deco objects can be placed freely, but you can use the grid, which is super handy for placing objects very precisely. Okay. My first ride. That could be in the name of a porn film. Rides are the most important thing in a theme park, of course. There are very big and intense rides like roller coasters, but also smaller, much less intense rides. Roller coasters attract many new guests to the park, and most people love them. Guests are different though. Some people prefer the less intense rides, and ideally your park should offer something for everyone. Since this park already has many intense rides, let's take a look at how to build a simple, calm ride. Let's go with the real classic, the carousel. Open the radial menu by pressing triangle and select the rides window. Then let's select the carousel and place it in the highlighted area. Lots of different rides. It doesn't really matter, does it? I really gotta put it here? That's kind of dumb. We could have put the entrance right next to the path, but it's easier to give guests some space when they can wait for their turn on the ride, so let's add a queue line. Open the Path Builder window from the radial menu, then select the queue path type and put a queue path in the highlighted area. Ah, I did. Oh. I don't get it. Okay. Finally, the ride needs to be opened. Close the path builder, then select the carousel to open its info window. Now press the green open button at the bottom of the window and guests can start queuing. We did. By the way, in most scenarios you'll have to start with a very small amount of rides and we'll have to research new ones. The research menu can be found in the radial menu. Can? Where? Management dashboard. Finances. Sooner or later your park will have to make money or it will have to close. You can either charge guests for using your rides or charge a fee at the park entrance simply for entering the park. You can also do both at once. But if you charge for your rides, most people will probably not be willing to pay a very high park entrance fee. And then there's also the shops, which are an important source of income as well. Let's use this coaster here as an example for how to adjust prices. Simply select the ride and input the field for the price. The input field for the price will be right there. How much can you charge? Generally, the more exciting a ride, the more guests will be willing to pay, but you should listen to your guests' opinion to really find out. You can find all the most recent thoughts your guests had about this ride on the Opinions tab. To get the full picture of how well your park is doing, let's take a peek at the Finance window. You can open it from the radial menu. Here you get the full summary of where you're making or losing money and how the values change each month. The most important row is operating, which is the sum of all money you're making and spending simply from running the park. So this does not include sporadic costs like purchases of new rides, for example. As long as this number is positive, you will be fine. In a new park, you won't make much money yet, so that will be a negative number. You'll have to work towards changing this. Okay, costs $4. Oh shit, yeah, there's a second menu, okay. Let's build a shortcut for the hauler to finish his work more quickly and without annoying our guests. Open the path builder window and select the employee path type. Guests will not use these employee paths. Employees will use them wherever possible to fulfill their tasks. Open the path tool and select the employee path tab. Hold on. Most food creates some trash. We should put some trash bins next to the for this part. We'll turn into a dump. Open the decorations window, then select Path Attachments tab and place some trash bins in the highlighted area. A large trash run. The trash bins will have to be emptied eventually, so you should also get some janitors from the staff management window. Looks like I'm spending a lot of money. Wait, stocking shops as a cost? What? Why is this open? Stocking shops as a cost, and the shopkeepers want to be paid each month as well, so we'll leave it at this while our park is still small. This should take care of our guests' needs for now, and once we make a steady profit and more guests come to the park, we can always expand further. As your park grows, it will become more difficult to supply shops that are far away from the deliveries building, such as the ones over here. You could expand it. You could, for example, build a network of underground employee paths leading here, but transporting all these crates by foot will be slow. Another option is using the transport system, which is a fast but expensive way to get the crates to any location in the park. Let's place a depot in the highlighted area. Let's build a depot for it. Go to the Utility Buildings window in the radial menu and place the depot in the highlighted area. Next, we'll have to connect the underground connectors and the depot and the deliveries building using tubes. This is expensive. Is it done? Finally, we need to tell Depot which crates it should receive. Close the tube builder, then select the depot and head the 2 shops to it. Select the depot. Why does it not select? We can select the other stuff. Select it. Where was it? And is it? Well done. Your haulers can pick up the crates for these shops at this depot now, and instead of having to walk all the way over to the deliveries building. Now there's just one small problem. Guests enjoy being fully immersed in your park. They don't want to see how it operates behind the scenes. Whenever they get a direct view of park utility buildings, this breaks their immersion. Let's check the decoration visualization view to get a better idea on what doesn't look so nice to your guests. Open the visualization windows from the radial menu and turn on the decorations view. You can see in green the good-looking parts of the park and in red the parts that guests don't like. The area around the depot is deep red because guests have a direct view of it. Oh, guests are little bitches! The visualizations. Okay. Yeah. Extreme little bitches. To improve this, the depot should be hidden. For example, you could raise the terrain a bit. To see how this improved ratings, you could also place some fences. Or plant some trees. So the fence is okay, the building is not. Or you could block the view using hedges or maybe rocks. Or you could really get really involved and construct an entire custom building around the depot. There are many ways of doing this. A good coaster will attract many new guests to our park, so let's learn how to build one. Here's the initial station piece for the junior coaster that we will build. Simply press L3 on this piece to start editing the track. Coaster trains stop inside the station, and the length of the station determines how long the coaster trains can be. Build 4 more station tiles so we can have longer trains. How? Right. State. So how? I don't know. I don't understand this. Oh, God. But since this coaster gains speed due to gravity, we need to bring it up to a hill first. Enable the lift hill option and build 5 upslope segments. So do it. Ah. Well, I'm not here to fight the controls. How do I say yes? Okay. That was frustrating me. Seems fun, but I'm fighting the controls. And I don't want to. Yeah, this is the deluxe edition with a lot of DLC, so... I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff around. Let's play the credits, and I guess that's it. I'm changing to something else. I hope you still enjoyed it from the tutorial. I'll be right back.